How's everybody doing? It's Dharma here to do a daily tarot story for you. This is going to be tarot, channeling, fairies, Lenormand, intuition. Good morrow. Everybody get some good sleep. Before we get started, for those of you who are new, hi, this is Tarot Stories. It's not for any particular zodiac signs, for the entire tribe. We often find that we are running on the same vibe around these parts. It's told as a story, but the messages are strewn without. Private reading info is in the box below. Instagram is dharmajane.8, and if you're watching this as a replay, I recommend that you watch the comments too. Okay, thank you guys so much for your love and support about how tired I've been lately. I know. I was looking at my channel last night at some of the stuff from last year. I went down at the time last year too. I don't handle the solstice eclipse the summer solstice eclipse very well at all. When the ones in the winter, I'm golden. I'm usually like really hyper, but not in the summer. I went down last year too. Also, I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Like, I don't know if you see this scar, but I don't have a thyroid at all. And so if I screw it up or like I don't eat right, I go down. What you guys saw over the last 2 days is the opposite of someone who's hyperthyroid. It's called a thyroid storm. Everything gets all messed up. I was yeah, it does that. It's an energy thing, right? Because your thyroid deals with, as an endocrine, deals with energy processes and whatnot. So thank you for your love and support. I am back on track. I am wide awake. I got plenty of sleep. I got good rest. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any other readings. I just recentered and rebalanced. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel much better. Much better. The problem with not having a thyroid at all and the fact that it's gone is that my only replacement is synthetic. And sometimes, like, if I don't eat the right thing, it doesn't wanna. This is synthetic, just doesn't wanna. So everything really does boil down to what you eat and put into your body and how often you move your body. Okay, I kind of want to do good tarot. I don't know why. I just do. Hey friends, first of all, let's get started. Second of all, if I hear any bullshit about somebody coming back in this reading, I'm going to flip my desk over. You people are going to go for a ride. You hear me? Just so everybody knows. I don't want to hear any of that bull snot. Fucking Mercury coming up in here like, hee, it's in the air, but where is it? Fucking, where's Waldo? No. Yeah, Shark Week. All right. On a lighter note, guides and angels, anyone from the highest good. Ooh, I got a new deck coming in. You guys are going to love it. What am I talking about? Guides, angels, people. And Michael, come and protect us, please. What do we have for the tribe for the next day or so? Tarot stories. Oh, 2 of Cups. 5 of Swords in reverse. And Hanged Man. Here's that energy. It's swirling around. I wish that justice would have came out. Well, caution is better, right? This is the 9 of Fire, but it's, yeah, here we go. But it is caution. But what I'm getting from this is that this is swirling around. It's here. It's like the Phantom of the Opera is here, right? We get it, okay? But it's almost unfair because it was a very much, here it is, now wait for it. Anybody else get them feels? Right? Mm-hmm. Here you go. Psych! You just have to look at it like window shopping. How much is that doggy in the window? And then you have to fucking like save up pennies and shit. Turn in all your scrap metal that you had planned to make a throne out of. Jeez. I'm just saying. It's a good thing though. It is. It's like I'm being bitchy and silly because that's just there's no excuse, it's just who I am as a person. But this is kind of sweet. Like somebody wants to be very, very, what is happening on my head this day? On this day. Oh, whatever. Somebody's being fucking a good person. They don't, because they're probably with somebody. Or there's a reason why they can't give you the relationship the way that it would be like this. You know? Just you and me up in the trees. Right? So they're like, but it feels phantom. Like nobody's even talking about it. I think everybody just knows. Yeah, see, that's all I get to do is window shop. It's bullshit. And sometimes you can take it out for a test drive, but then you got to put it back in the window. Because I don't know why. It's not fair. But somebody doesn't want to be, like, somebody doesn't want to get caught up in a bunch of bullshit. So they're just not gonna. They would just rather not. Like, if it's gonna be fucking... It doesn't even feel like they're trying to, like, soothe the beast or any of that. They just don't want to... start the relationship on this foot. They don't want it to be sneaky. I think I heard they're proud. Like, they're proud. They would be proud to tell everyone, that one's mine, that one's mine. And they can't do that yet, so they don't... Collective of the Pixies. See, there's probably a family involved somewhere, but here again we have Iris of the Rainbow. That's hope for the future, right? And again, this doesn't have to be lovey-dovey romantic love, okay? It's Two of Cups. It's some kind of union that you're emotional about, right? You can see it. It's almost like she is this magical elvish creature, right? And she manifested this, was practicing pyromancy. I don't know if you guys have seen my desk under this thing, all there's like little spots everywhere. That's from practicing pyromancy. I don't recommend doing that. I mean, you can, but like fucking be safe and shit, okay, right? So she got the ears to prove it. But look, she's been trying to manifest something and it's like bling, and it finally happens. Right there it is. See the little dragonfly or firefly? There it is. It's just it has to be kept in this very careful jar. But it's like she can see it and she can see a whole future in it. I don't know if any of you guys do like fire meditation or fire visualization and you look into the fire to see what you can see as far as divination goes. You can do the same with smoke and water. It just depends on what calls to you, right? I don't know if you're in the jar. She's holding the jar. It might be the idea of something. But with Iris of the Rainbow here, the way that they're doing this is giving you even more hope. Because you're like, they're just being a real stand-up. I keep hearing I'm proud of you. Like that you would be proud of them too. See, passage through a trial. Because you guys didn't do like shady shit or whatever. I don't know. Honesty. So there it is. Can we just... Here's the kicker though. It's honest, but his mouth is closed. Right? And he's looking at you like you're just supposed to know. Like it's vibrating out of him, coming out of his whole body, but he can't say shit. I don't know why. All he can do is look. And that... Just one look. And I felt so hard. think that already happened, because she knows it. She's just being very, 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 very careful with this thing. And we have the Death card at the bottom because things have to change. It's just, I don't know if it's moving fast enough. Right? Stricken with passion, stricken with something. I don't know why. It's like someone, there's an ambulance call every day at this time. Like right when I get on. But I'm not working, obviously. Someone is just trying to be real careful with the situation. And it's almost like a confirmation via something they see that this is all positive, right? Because it ends up giving hope for the future. And everybody's happy. Right? Yay! Everybody's happy. But there's something about seeing something that is confirmation that all systems go, just not at this exact moment. The whip. Someone here might be in an abusive relationship, and that's why they can't say anything. Abusive is, it could be, I mean, you could just bitch at each other, right? That's a toxic. It doesn't have to be like in the movies. It could just be a shit-ass relationship with two normally fine people that are, and we are like, hold on. We can still, no. How does it go? I fucking love that song. I think it's a lightning bolt and a wishing well. We can still support each other. All we gotta do is avoid each other. Nothing wrong when the song ends in a minor key. Nothing wrong when the song ends in a minor key. That song's about lava too. It's just like there's somebody knows that it's never going to get any better. Like that's what this is. Why can't I get that lyric? Give it to me. It's lightning bolt and a wishing well, but it won't come out in a melody. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm stuck on it. Someone here is like, look, this is what it is, like this, but I've got this. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love that I know it's all mine. Oh, whoa. But neither one of these people can have, see, I think it's mirrored. All right. I don't even know if you guys speak the yarn. It's complicated, right? Whip it all night. Whip it up, did it? I wish I had like a fucking synthesizer right here for sound effects. Oh my god, I'm gonna do that. Where is my synthesizer? I bet it's right over there, along with my other shit. Whip it good. I'm gonna do that. It'll be like the sound. I'll be Ross. I know. After a while, I'll have like a cymbal and a bass drum and like a fucking hat, and it'll be ridiculous. All right. Anywho, I think what we're doing here is coming to the conclusion that it is what it is. Nothing wrong when a song ends in a minor key. All we gotta do is avoid each other. Nothing. Hey, Titties McGee. Somebody told me you were only 16. Is that true? Earmuffs. That's right. Somebody told me you were 16. Oh. 53. Captain Happy. Yesterday in the comments it was Captain. Where is Captain Happy? Come forward, Captain. Walk the plank. Step forward, Captain. Yeah, bring him here. Let him answer. Yar. Mm-hmm. Oh, he don't even know. I bet you his spidey senses are tingling real hard right now. There you are. Welcome. Child gamer. Titties McGee is. Right now, it's happening right now. Am I being tricked? What's happening? I don't know who to believe. One of y'all needs to walk the plank. You a gamer or are you a bad bitch? What's happening? Mentally at 12. Right. Because they are. Hey, how do you spell R with an R? Oh my God. It's my ship. You test me. Yo, test me, Captain. Oh shit. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Can't we all just... Somebody get these two a shot. Yo. Tittles is the phantom. Wow. So back to the happy love story about how it's just, it is what it is. An age test from history. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Not when you're on a computer. He'll ask you something, you'll be like, hey, Siri. What's the fucking answer to that question? 80s pop culture. That's right. Yeah. Who's your favorite Breakfast Club character? All right. Who was Alf? Nah, it's all right. Titties is here all the time. Whatever. Have you ever owned a flip phone? I did. And I kept breaking them. Okay. Back to it. It is what it is, right? Libra. Well, see, there you go. Maybe talking about doing actual, like, divorce stuff. Oh, but stepping stones. That's a way out. Little black sandals are walking me away. These little black sandals, they saved my life today. There's something about, like, I think that somebody wants to come in and, like, try to whatever, but remember yesterday on the first reading, for those of you who joined us, I should have left up that fucking reading because it had the sun and the moon, and then I was like, what's that all about? And that card came out that said it's about repetition. And then we were talking about self-worth, and I didn't want to talk about that, right? But of course I thought about it all fucking night, and it was like, I get it. Where are we being faced again with another cycle, whether it's with the same person or a very similar situation to which your own self-worth was compromised and or otherwise tested? And so now you're like, yeah, cycle. It's like a cycle. Little black sandals walking me away. It just feels like, even though it's complicated, whatever this is the right thing to do. Grasshopper, so what? Moving on. Exactly. See, but then there's, wow, third party and the bridge. And for once, I'm not going to go down the path of this is like whatever. I think that this is a relationship that someone is trying to be honest about. Like, look, it's one of those, like, look, I'm just not that into you type of things, right? Which is, it, God, I feel like I'm being really insensitive, especially if they're going to say that to me, because I will die, right? I can't handle that. Which, I'm not in a relationship, so I don't know why I'm worried about that. But whatever. Okay? Stop looking at me, Swan. Look at how they're looking. But there's somebody else that someone is talking. There's another person that is being involved here in one way or another. They're talking. I think that that's probably why you're like, look, it's probably best if we just go our separate ways or whatever. And then you like rush over to your little dragonfly, which is sad. Like, it all feels really bittersweet, but also like stupid retrograde. I can't believe I had to do that again. Am I going to have to like crush this person every time a retrograde comes around? Because it's not just, yeah, I know. It feels like we have to cut everybody. Five of Swords again. Let's start right with this third party communication. Like, who is, because it came out on top. See, it's the crossroads. It's the one that would make you finally say no for good. The Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. See? Just around the riverbed. It's like it's like your options are to Mercury retrograde your life, okay, and start up something that there's like, I feel like there's so many stages of lessons that have been learned from this particular contract that's all tied up and complicated, right? So many lessons. That it's like, well, I can do that again and have it right now and have this sense of security that I know, because I know what it is. I can handle what it is, right? Or take a spin on this wheel for this other offer that you've already seen, that's already manifested right in front of you. You can't see where it's going to go. You can't see what happens, but you can see it there. See, Page of Cups. They reach out, and it's that when they reach out, I'm going to get into more about what they're going to say, but it's almost like this action right here, this person has been on your mind carefully, and that's what I'm saying. We're not in the jar. We're holding the jar. Almost like holding off any other real relationships because you were holding space for them specifically, or someone that would fit that whatever. And now they appear and they speak and you have your confirmation, right? Like, it's a go, or it's a all systems go. But then you have to be like, I'm not trying to betray you, but this relationship is this. It's not gonna be better. We're oil and water. That's not gonna change. Right? We can still support each other. All we gotta do is avoid each other. Nothing wrong when the song ends in a minor key. Nothing wrong when the song ends in a minor key. I kind of don't even want to talk about it. Like, I just want to be like, okay. Okay. You can't retrograde me. I'm stronger than retrograde. I know what this is. Right? Well, if you want to get retrograded, by all means. Is it buffering? It's called Werewolf by Fiona Apple. And I can liken you to a werewolf the way you left me for dead. But then again, I provided a full moon. And I can liken you to a shark the way you bit off my head. But then again, I was waving around the bleeding open wound. But you were such a super guy till the second you get a whiff of me. And we are like a wishing well and a bolt of electricity. We can still support each other. See, woo, I did it! Well, ceaseless, and that's because when you hand it over, they have the option to do whatever with it. When you hand over your heart, after you just get it back and get it all art of scars and all pretty and filled with like the gold whatever, and then you hand it back over and they could potentially drop it or do some dumb shit. Right? I'm getting rid of all these cards. I don't even want to talk. It's almost like, it feels like that. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. As far as like the whole that's what it feels like, right? Don't forget that. Don't forget those times, ladies, when you were like, you know, fucking begging to not be in that, right? Or love it and hug it and squeeze it, right? Okay, so let's see what this, because there's communication here. I heard it's special. Wheel of Fortune type stuff. The Ace of Cups. Same shit. This is what I'm saying. They have this, the star. Wish upon a star and put it in your pocket. That's what I'm saying. You get that? You get your fucking wish or whatever, but then you have to put it in your pocket. You can't. That's what I'm saying. It's almost cruel, but not really. Because you get what you want and you get confirmation that you're getting what you want, but you can't, like, have it. It's like when you go order a car and you pick all the stuff out, or like to have a house built and you pick out all the stuff and you're like, awesome. And they're like, okay, it'll be done in like 6 weeks. And you're like, the fuck am I supposed to do for 6 weeks? I'll tell you what you do. You learn how to do the Dougie. Get your yoga on. Do what you do, right? Because if you know it's coming, you gotta keep busy. They'd be like, Smooth, what? You want to teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Because all the girls love me. But it's, I mean, hey, the Magician. Did I not say that? I feel like I've been calling this the Empress. See, this is the same. You have to wait because they are with someone else, period. But I don't like that shit. Like, what are you waiting for? For them to sleep in the same bed with them for like a long time? Still yet? Jealous so crazy, jealous so crazy. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Step back, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. I think that's the point, Crazy Tuesday. That's why I'm like, you learn how to Dougie, because they don't, it's like, it's like you get confirmation, you know, something along the lines of, I fucking love you. I want to be with you. As soon as I'm out of this situation, I'm coming to you. And you're like, hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. But they, it's almost like they don't have a choice. I mean, it's almost like, well, they're like, well, what am I going to do? Like, move out right now and just move in with you? And you're like, sure. But that's not really fair either, because then you're taking on, not fair to yourself, because you're taking on their karma. There needs to be a transition. It's kind of like you get told what happens at the end of the book. Well, this is a lot of cups to not be a person. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Jealous, so crazy, jealous, so crazy. So you have to like, it feels like a psych gift. Psych. And maybe that's what we're talking about, the self-esteem thing yesterday, like somebody that you really like or somebody that you would really be interested in liking you indeed does come forward and let you know. Just like, I like you, like that circle, yes or no, right? And you're all, yes, you know, but then back up, they don't love you like I love you. I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine knowing that the person that I loved or that I whatever was like going home to someone else and like she's cooking his ass dinner and like washing his clothes. Like, bitch, you're not doing it right, okay? Just move. Just get out of the way. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Jealous or crazy, jealous or crazy. Yeah, what are we? Layaway? Nay? So let's look at it like this. Instead of going at it like, screw you, universe, thanks for your trick candle, look at it as finally confirmation that you know, and the universe is giving you X amount of time to get your shit together because stuff is going to change hard. And they like, I can appreciate that. Because I tell you what, if I were to pick up some bro on the side of the road, like, come move in, I would not be ready. I mean, I sleep starfish hard in the bed. There's girly I have bras everywhere. I mean, this has been a girl pad for a minute. Right? Right? So, okay. So let's turn that frown upside down and paint the silver lining on this bitch. Okay? The universe is going to drop a major, major, major hint at you. Boom. That's your next husband. Get ready, bitch. And you're like, right now? And they're like, yeah, you better fucking start right now. You're going to wish you had that 10 minutes when you know they're coming over. So I guess when it comes to thinking about whether or not they're with somebody else, don't fucking worry about it. until they're right in front of your face. If you love a raven, let it fly. And don't fucking ask what it does. Well, it's out on its journey, and not because of any other reason, but because you'll drive yourself crazy. Right? Let's get a different spread. I heard between 9 and 12, so it might be like a nighttime conversation. Could be in the morning between 9 and 12. Those have both been accurate when I've been calling numbers. I just heard the letter W. Walter. R. K. Jealous so crazy, jealous so crazy. Let's get some hush out. King of Swords. Four of Rods, Hangman. Look at this. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What? Look at this. Okay, this is the Queen of Cups in this deck, and this is the Four of Rods, but does this not look like she's been crowned? Right? King of Swords. And here we have the Hangman again. There's something about the way that this person looks at you that they're like, anywhere they move, it's like, you know how you have one of those creepy ass fucking posters and it's always looking at you? But this one actually is, but he's there's something about the way that he's moving back and forth. Like he doesn't know where to sit, or he doesn't know what to... It's like he wants to welcome you so fucking bad, but he doesn't know how. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. They just aren't, this is the second indication that they're not saying anything, but they're fucking looking at you all weird. Who is the King of Swords? The Four of Rods. Oh my God. Did I not tell you that you were going to be given this like hardcore indication, like, oh shit, that's... I feel like I should go clean something right now. Nah, we got like 6 weeks. It's fine. That's why, like, right before, the day before, I'm gonna be like, I'm so fucking, why did I do that? Why did I wait? Okay, so this, for those of you who missed it yesterday, this is by, you know that Lenormand I use all the time, the Intuit Oracle? This is another deck that the maker sent me. It's 4 ways. So each side has something. And I usually do it by the first one I see it, but I put them away because I got them out when the fucking stupid Viking came around, and like I didn't like seeing some of the shit that I was seeing, right? So I put them away. Of course, I got them back out now, retrograde, right? So, yeah, but these are called the, I think they're called the 4-way. I don't know. So you look at the 2 of Cups. It's a pretty deck. All right. I don't know anything about these decks. They probably have like a website. I'm not like affiliated. I don't have like a link. Yes, Spirit Bath, here I come. You might be putting your shoes on or doing some kind of wrapping up something or whatever. And you look up, you're not talking to either, but you look up. And that's when you notice this fucking crazy happening. They're like, have you seen a fucking rooster walk in front of the hen house Have you seen that? But I don't know why they're looking at you. Oh, they're mad at you. That's justice in reverse. Unjust. And the Three of Swords. For some of you, it's like this rooster's like, why won't you stay put? Why won't you stay here in the Four of Rods? Like, what are you doing? This is not, it's unjust. But it's like a stall tactic to get you to like stay there. But at the same time, with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups and the Four of Rods, I mean, this is beautiful energy, beautiful, beautiful energy. But it's like, whoa, moving out, turning point. Wow. Moving out, turning point. It's almost like and caution again. These cards are pretty. Okay. Okay. I'm like, okay. This is the same thing again. This one here, whoever, is the one that doesn't like the fact that it's over. Because I think the first spread was the one person like, nothing wrong when the song ends, right? Like, and this is the reaction of the other person. How fucking dare you? You're just gonna. And this one here is all trying to fucking back away slowly without really being noticed, because this one here is waiting. She's already been crowned. He just has to go like get it, or she has to go get it, because this is what I would call true love. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups together is 10 of Cups. What is this Ace and 9 over here? 4 of Cups, that's the one or King of Swords. I heard choosing to stay focused. Because I think that this one over here might be like, what are you doing? But then you meet this King of Swords with your own King of Swords. Like, I know what's good for me. How does that song go? I got Fiona in my head today. Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. You see? I think that wasn't that like the first thing that I said on the other reading too, is that part of the reason it was so easy to let go of the one is because you knew for a fact that the other one was standing there waiting for you. You knew for a fact. Page of Swords, you knew. So today's confirmation day. I mean, you like, I think there's two incidences. And in one way or the other, you wind up totally fucking confident that it's okay to let one of the relationships go. Can we get one last card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24? I don't want to talk about what I just saw just now. No. I got a taser, Sin. I tested it out on Gandalf. It was fucking hilarious. I mean, it was funny. It was like the greatest day of my life. He's like, well, you got to test it on a person. And I was like, zzz. I'm like, you get it that I hold 20 years of revenge in my fucking palm, bro. He was like, I can handle it. Just standing there in a Golden Girls t-shirt. Yay! I would fucking do it again. Straight up. What card was it? Oh, you want to know? I don't want to tell you. It's the fucking Three of Swords. Let's get a different one. Let me get Lenormand. There you go. Waterfall, flood of emotions. That's the same goddamn thing. What are you going to be sad about? I thought you were happy. What the fuck? I just spoke for an hour that you were going to find out that the one was the one. So what's that mean? That for some of you, they're going to be like, yes, psych, I'm just not that into you. And then you're like, shit, I'm stuck with my retrograde man. It could be tears of joy and fulfillment and abundance because that Three of Swords was in reverse. We're all like, let's fucking turn this big giant pile of shit into some lemonade. Get another one. All right. The World. And the Tower. I think that King of Swords is, I think they're going to like put up a fight. I think there's going to be some nasty shit said. But you get your abundance from it. You're going to be really emotional, whether good or bad. I don't want to feel emotional. I'm an air and fire sign. Where's the fun? Beer, liquor, tequila, perhaps. It is happening quickly and slowly at the same time. Titties, I know. I know. That's the problem. We're in the fucking matrix. We're in that part where we're like standing up because we've already jumped, but then the rest of the world has to like catch up. That's really annoying. No wonder we don't all live like that all the time. I mean, I get it. Because science or whatever. Can we get a fairy so that we don't feel so shitty, please? Maybe some kind of something that wasn't the Three of Swords and crying. Anything besides that? Oh. Go to sleep, pretty baby. Look, I said that and all three of these angels came out. Or angel fairies. This one here is like calm your tits. This one here is like change your viewpoint. This one here is like look at what you were dreaming for. And this one here is like Tower. It's a shock because you're about to get a treasure. It might really be fulfillment. Crying tears of joy, and that's why the Three of Swords was in reverse. You just can't fucking tell anybody? Why? I heard it's not kosher. Why? Oh yeah, that's a game that I wanted to play with you guys. I forgot all about it. Maybe we'll do it later on tonight or tomorrow. I was going to say for everyone to get your cards. And if you have cards, and then pull them while I'm reading, and I'll do like one card, and then you guys can get your own clarifiers. So you can practice. But also so that it's more specific to yourself. Yeah, I know. It'd be fun, right? Be like, play along. Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. No cards. Christy, you can use anything. You can use playing cards. You know, they just don't have the major arcanas. You can use little charms. You can get a fucking handful of crystals, and you just decide what each one of them means before you throw them down, and then the rest of it's intuition. Well, that's the point, Kapui. It's so you get a better relationship with your own guides, and you'll start to hear them. They might even play some songs for you if you're into that. I'm extremely musical. Like when I was singing Phantom of the Opera the other day, you guys should have heard what it was like inside my head. There was lights and smoke. It was crazy. What's giving you anxiety? Oh, you go back to work tomorrow, Bill. Yeah, right? Musicians need a muse. All artists need a muse. All right, let's see if, let me just get one. The Lovers. Judgment. Aha. This right here is everything that I've been talking about the entire time. You get the aha moment, you get the key, you get the confirmation. And then it's time to clean up the rest of your life to make room. It just feels like some kind of suave move. Like they leave you like a note or like a... Can we talk about how? I mean, I know it's going to be different for everybody, and I'm probably sucking this message dry, but I want to know. Okay, I'm going to use the fairies. How are they giving the confirmation? Maybe in a dream. But that was Las Guna. It's going to be through... Every card I just pulled right there had the eye thing happening. Why are Saggies not emotional? We are, but just for like a minute. We're like, ah, okay, we're good. We're only emotional long enough to pull back the arrow and let go. And then we give zero fucks after that. And then we walk away and we've already forgot all the damage that it did by the time it actually landed. And we're like, which bullseye was that? Like fucking 32 arrows ago? I don't even remember. Get over it. Sorry for all the hurtful and accurate shit that I said. Bye. She's so mean and I don't care. Yeah, we don't hold grudges. Now the Libra, I got Libra in me. Maybe that probably makes it worse like that because people say I'm stone cold, right? I just don't. My scales go like they move real fast, and I have like a bunch of them all the time, along with my zero fucktitude. So if I can't find a way to make the scale do this or that right away, I don't care. Actually, typically, the only time I get really upset and cry is when I see something beautiful. I can't handle it. It makes me break. Sob like a baby. Like, did you see that? Did you see the baby sloth? Did you see it? I can't handle it. I would like to have a baby sloth. Or a full-grown sloth. And a sugar glider. I told you about that. I like critters. I know, I ugly cry too. Also when I'm mad, but it comes out as more like fucking laser beams. But I usually don't cry when I'm sad. I just go to sleep. I usually don't get sad. I get perplexed, and then I air sign myself into the deep dark place, and then I fall asleep because I'm exhausted. And then by the time I wake up, my Sagittarius already forgotten what the fuck I was upset about, and I move on with my life. Yay, calm boat. Yeah. An otter? Oh my god, I used to live by the Asheboro Zoo in North Carolina. They have otters there. They hold hands and they would hug and dance. I loved those stinking little guys. All right. I guess it's time to end the day and start doing some stuff. I'm going to try to I'm awake now, so I'm going to try to get some emails out. I don't know how much energy I have left until I crash. I don't want to expend it all because I just got it back. My energy that is. And then I'm going to be contacting some people. If you're waiting on a private reading for me, I'm sorry, just watch the videos. You'll see what my problem is. Oh, I just found my new raven tattoo. I'm going to have to show you guys. Instagram's dharmajane.8. Titties. Oh yeah, we never did resolve that. I suppose the only solution is for you two to have a drink on me and like get over it. We all love each other here. Coexist. You can be 16 if you want. No, Scorpion, I've lived all over my whole life. I know, Crazy Tuesday. She's like, excuse me? I'm not an adolescent. And Captain Happy's like, I seen it. Oh my god, you guys are fucking silly. Oh, jeez. Have a good day. Bye.